It's on?
That's the name of my business. And people come up to me all the time and ask me, what does it mean to get beyond fit? How great would it be if I gave my own speech in this place?
Very.
Since this is my sixth speech to Vocal Variety, you're gonna have to deal with this. Just kidding. Get Beyond Fit is my business, and people always come up and ask me, what does it mean to get beyond fit? Well, tonight, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I'm going to let you know. But first, I want to share a story with you of how this concept originated. Back in the mid-90s, I trained a very prodigious client named Pamela. And she came to me with the goal of losing 6% body fat. So that's roughly, it's about 20 pounds. Pamela was like the dream client. I put her on every workout plan I could think of for 12 weeks, gave her a food plan, diet, calorie count, everything. And she nailed everything. She was like the dream client, almost too good. After 12 weeks, in our very last session, she got to her goal. She said something to me that really stuck with me for the last, say, 15 years. And it was really planted the seed that eventually grew into my philosophy of Get Beyond Fit. When you think about fitness, most of you might think of maybe running a marathon or going to the gym 5-6 days a week, or even cutting out bad foods, fried food, or sweets for a certain period of time. That is truly going to get you fit. However, it takes more than that to get beyond fit. In order to get beyond fit, you have to balance 4 things and constantly nurture these 4 things. Movement, thought, connection, and stillness. So first, I'm going to talk about movement. Movement is the physical side. It's about getting stronger physically. It's important to keep your body in motion, stay active, whether you play a sport, whether you go to the gym 5 days a week, whether you take hikes. You want to keep yourself active and moving. You want to move more days than you are still. So I say to people at least 4 days a week, do something active. The second area that you have to nurture is thought. It is imperative that we keep our thoughts positive and we let our mind create a mental map of where we want to go. The mind can only handle one thought at a time. So it's crucial to keep that positive. So what I like to do with some clients, I like to create what's called affirmations. I'm sure you've heard of these. Positive thoughts, positive affirmations that you can repeat throughout your day, in the morning, for 2-3 minutes, and it just kind of sets the tone for the day. They can be silly, they can be deep. Here's an example of one. They always usually start with I am following the truth that flows from the stillness of my meditation. Ooh, heavy one, right? Or it could be silly and light. It can be I am smiling and laughing my way throughout the day. So, but the key is keep it positive and really set the tone with that. The third area is connection. This one is crucial. Being able to connect is something that we all crave. If you think about it, we all join Toastmasters not just to become better speakers, but really to connect with ourselves and let that connection bring us together with each other. So connection is something that I highly recommend. Connection is what really gets us out of bed every day and makes us want to be better people. Connection is about finding a passion that drives you and propels you to new heights. The fourth and last area that has to be nurtured is stillness. This one tends to be, it seems easy, stillness, but this one's sometimes the hardest for people. You think of being still, what does that mean? Stillness is about finding ways to recharge your own batteries so you get the most out of your life. Stillness is about getting enough rest. It's about nurturing your body in ways like meditation, massage, stretching, acupuncture. These are all ways that you recharge yourself. Even taking a nap can be completely restorative. So stillness is a chance for us to reflect on our lives, and really it's where all the personal growth takes place. So in order to get beyond fit, you have to balance movement, thought, connection, and stillness. It's a good idea to write down one thing that you'll do every week in each of those categories. I would like to create an app that helps support this, and if any of you have a connection for me on a developer who does apps, I'd appreciate that. Back to my client Pamela. On the very last meeting that we had, what she told me that really stuck with me for 15 years is I gave her a hug, and as she was about to walk out the door, she sort of looked back and kind of just locked eyes with me, and she said, "Marco, this wasn't about losing body fat, was it?" And it sort of just, it stunned me. I was like, whoa. I got like teary-eyed. And I looked at her, and I just shook my head no. Mr. Toastmaster.